Well, I'll tell you a secret about the band.
I'm so excited. Today we're going to talk to Steps. We're just about to start the biggest UK tour done by a band ever. And you know what? They've managed to squeeze in a date with us on the Orient Express. Steps exploded onto the music scene 2 years ago. Last Thing on My Mind, One for Sorrow, and of course their #1 hit, Tragedy, have won them a place in pop history. We've got a ticket to their show in Glasgow, but first, get ready. We're about to meet the kings and queens of pop. Let's talk about the time that you spent in America with Britney Spears. What was that like?
It was fantastic. It was a new audience, wasn't it? It was the first time we were in America, and we actually we received really, really well, weren't we?
Yeah. And Claire, you missed having your birthday here. You had it in America. What was that like? And whilst the rest of the band showered Claire with presents, Leah was preparing another surprise on the tour bus.
Happy birthday.
So she's gonna love this, she'll be really surprised. Might as well show the rest of the coach while we're here. Down here we've got the beds. This is where we all sleep. Give you some light to help you out. This is the toilet. Don't want to go in there. Come down here. Look, I'm gonna show you. This is where we hide our stash. Costumes, trainers, head mics, lots of stuff. This is where I sleep down here. This is my bed in the middle. And look, it's my family. Dad, sister, my mum, and me. This is where we mong, basically. The little balloon there, haven't finished yet, obviously. We've got video player, CD player. We just relax, take time out. This is the lounge area. Freezer. Have a look in there, see, healthy, not. Little pizzas, lots of ice, big tub of ice cream, Snickers, pizza pops, ice cream scoop. Can't go without one of them. Anything much? It's time to get a bit more personal. So here we go, I'm Lee. Been in Steps 2 years now. They call me sensible stroke sporty Steps. Since the age of 2, I went to a certain football ground every Saturday with my dad. It's called Goodison Park, and this is the team that plays there. Whee! Everton, really, really loved it, and I wanted to play. I was always captain of every team I played for, and I ended up playing for Cheshire County, which is where I'm from, which was a big achievement in my life. Got lots of trophies, and I got scouted, funnily enough, by this team, which is Wimbledon. It's got my name on the back, look. My favourite footballing moment that I can remember was a cup final, and it was Everton against Manchester United. And they won. And I think there was only me and one friend that were Everton supporters, and everybody else was United. And we were like, yes, come on! And we won 1-0, so sorry to all the Red fans out there, that's my favourite moment.
OK, what we've done is we've just sent Lisa off to get Claire, here she comes, and we're going to take her around into the bus to see the wonderful decorations. Birthday girl! Come on, come on! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Clara! Happy birthday to you! I'm Claire. A little bit bossy, not in a horrible way, but in a kind of a caring, mothering type way. Stand up straight. The rest of the band call me Clara or Clarabella. My sister was in Tragedy video and my dad walked down the aisle with us. When we were younger, I must admit, me and my sister used to fight constantly. We're kind of best friends now. I went through about, a million different kinds of jobs that I wanted to do. And my music teacher said to me, you can really sing, I think you should pursue it. And I suppose if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have the confidence where, today that I have. So thank you, Mr. King.
Clara's present is in your bunk bed.
Oh my God! Got giant Elmo! Everybody knows I like my Elmos and my Ernies. And I've got this called Ellie. Ellie the Wellephant. Every time we go away, he always comes with me in my bag. and he helps me sleep.
It's to look after you when you're on your trip. He's great to hug. I know, he's lovely. Aww. He's soppy cow.
Anything can make me cry. I will cry at films, I'll cry at TV programmes, but I get very emotional when I'm on stage. On the last tour, I remember I can hear the entire audience singing One for Sorrow, and they were all doing the actions, and I got so choked up. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to sing it, because I've got all these tears just kind of got caught in my throat. It was awful. I'm terrible. I'm so soppy, I'll cry at anything.
Our Fab Five won a place in Steps after answering a very simple ad in The Stage, asking for fit, good-looking and vibrant boys and girls.
5, 6, 7, 8 was a massive chart hit at the time. Did that surprise you when you first heard the song? Did you think this is actually going to be quite big in the chart?
Me and H were actually living together at the time when we first heard it. We were running around the room, screaming, jumping up and down, just like hugging each other, going, oh my God, we're in the charts, we're in the charts. Couldn't believe it.
Before they announced the chart position, they actually mentioned all of our names.
Yeah.
And they went, Faye, Claire, Lee, Lisa, H, and I went, ah! Hi everyone, I'm H, and allegedly I'm the funny one in the band. I always play the practical jokes, and I always get away with the most. My favourite thing, and I'm going to introduce you to somebody, is Pluto. Say hello. Pluto comes to bed with me every night. This is very sad, it's my only companion. So if anybody out there is looking for somebody to cuddle, I'm your man. I was kind of a mischievous child, shall we say. I remember one of my school reports, and my teacher actually wrote on it, and I've still got it to this day to prove it. He said, Ian's a very talkative person. I feel he needs a sedative every day before he comes to school. Cheers, that's Mrs. Poole, if you're watching.
Hello everybody, I'm Lisa from Steps. I work hard, but I like to play hard too. And if it's a Saturday night, or any night for that matter, you can bet your life I'll be out. And Faye normally comes with me. After I left school, I went to a stage school in London. The year above me had people like Louise and Kelly from Eternal. The year below, there was a lot of the people who are in Hollyoaks at the moment. When I go home, I always say to my mum, I'm coming home, make my favourite dinner. And my favourite dinner is spaghetti bolognese, because she does the best spaghetti bolognese I've ever tried. And I've even been to Italy and it's not as good there. I carry something around with me all the time, and it's my Rugrats, because I love them. And this is Chucky. Chucky comes over here with me. And this is baby Dill, and he's a hand puppet. And I just like, I know it seems really sad, but they're my little friends.
There's a new album, Spectacular.
Spectacular.
Whose idea is it to call it Step?
It was,
Lee!
basically what we do is we all throw ideas into a hat, millions of ideas, and we all decide at the end of the day which one we're actually going to call the album.
So all that remains now is the massive tour, so we'll see you later in Glasgow.
See you later.
It's countdown time to the first performance. Steps are in a dance studio in London, and they're only 1 week away from that first show. The band and their choreographer, Paul Domain, really have a lot of work on their hands, as they have 17 dance routines to learn.
Oh yeah, taking me over, just like the first time again.
I've got a special one because mine's wooden.
Like your head. This is Susie. Hi. This is the lady that helps us out and helps design our costumes. Gets everything ready, sorted for the tour, which is always a mad dash because we always say, Susie, we need 15 costumes in 3 days, please.
3 days, yeah.
And she says, okay.
Okay,
and
what can
gets
we
it
do?
done.
Yeah.
So basically, how do we start?
Well, we start off with your ideas, and then we go through colours and shapes and designs, and then I come along and go, what do we think?
I don't do pink. We did Love's Got a Hold of My Heart video.
Yes.
Where is it? That was my top.
That was face
Love's Got a Hold of My
top.
Heart. And
Here were your trousers.
trousers.
Trousers were in this fabric. Pictures. This is where we come into sketching. Now, this is Lisa's, and I just have something I prepared earlier.
That's kind of how it comes out.
This
So
is
from-
what it's going to look like.
From that picture, well, after we decided what colours and things and
Yeah.
where we're going to have ruffles and sparkles
because
and
it's not
stuff, and it
finished.
comes out like that. So we've got some
And then we've
coats.
got
on.
coats.
So we started off
Canvases.
saying, okay, we all want long coats, and then we all decided we wanted different collars. But let me show you, where's Claire's jacket? Because that one actually shows you the arms, because we discovered we couldn't do this in big coats. So we had to do an armpit design that goes like that. Flap. So that means you can move, and Susie's like takes a big part in that, making sure that we can dance in it properly, so it still looks really gorgeous. So she's a dab hand, and she's been a complete star. Hello, I'm Faye, and in Steps, I suppose I'm called Smiley Steps. My most recent name has been Fufa. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, which kind of winds up the rest of them, because when I want something right, everyone has to do it again and again and again. My favourite subjects in school were music, of course, and after school I used to do like the drama clubs. I used to do every single show that they brought along. As you've probably noticed, my hair changes virtually every single we have out. My biggest and most drastic change in Steps is having dreadlocks. You should have seen management's face when I walked in and I'd had it done. And it was like, and he had to leave the room for about 15 minutes and come back. So I wasn't favourite Step at the time.
It's the day of the set rehearsal, and this time tomorrow, this arena will be filled with thousands of screaming Step fans.
I can't take it off because the set's there. Okay.
The nerves are beginning to set in.
We're doing the show tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Could you just play it once again? Right. So Pete, what happens is what I want you to do is pick up the routine.
Kim Gavin is the stage director, so he's responsible for putting the whole show together.
Right. And then you applaud the dancers as they leave. Yeah. One last, and then one last good night into the middle without crossing. Who's the last off, guys? Who's the last off?
I'm not, I just have different
David. And
opinions.
who's the last off?
I just want to make my ideas known.
We've just had our last rehearsal before dress rehearsal, and I'm actually really, really nervous.
It's going to start in about an hour, and we've done the whole show through, I think, twice without any costumes, so I think it's all going to go disastrously wrong.
Yes, we need lots of fine-tuning. Lots.
We'll find out whether Steps managed to fine-tune their performance in time, because after the break, I'll be in Glasgow to see the show, and we go backstage to learn the dance moves to their current single.